Okay, it's the 11th of November, doing this on a Monday evening. That flip in the pattern is slowly taking place. These were the afternoon highs, and you can see northern and western PA were in the 50s, and it was warmed up into the 70s as you go south down here towards Jersey into Delaware. So, well, you wouldn't know it down there, but slowly, as we go through the nighttime hours, that cold air sinks. And again, you lose the sun. But as you get towards the morning hours, and here's about 7 o'clock in the morning, here's 8 o'clock in the morning. Temperatures, for the most part, in the higher elevations have dropped into the 30s, and elsewhere it's into the low 40s. Even in Jersey and Delaware, you're into the 40s. Now, during the day tomorrow, when you would think, oh, well, we'll get the heat back again, you can see the big difference. Northern PA, here's some areas up here towards Bradford, you don't get above freezing. Poconos in middle 30s as your high. The Valley Cities, you're into the lower 40s. But down towards Delaware and Jersey, you're in the low 50s, but it's cooled off. And then as we get into Monday night, or Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, very cold. Look at these temperatures. Freezing everywhere but right along the southern part of Delaware. But everybody else is in the 20s for the most part, and some 30s down in the along the I-95 corridor here into Jersey. But everywhere, look at these 20s, upper 20s. It's pretty cold. It's colder in the New York yet. And then the day on Wednesday, it tries to rebound a little bit, but basically everybody's in the 40s, even Delaware and New Jersey. So pretty chill. So I'd say that counts as a flip in the pattern. And then as we get into Wednesday night, this is around 2 o'clock in the morning. Eastern part of PA dropped into the freezing temperatures here. You look at Allentown, 28. So cold air is there, and then the west. We do have a little bit of cloud cover coming in out the western part of the state, and that's going to keep the temperatures up. If you're asking about precipitation, this is tonight, as you can see it, and as we go through the overnight hours, you're going to see this kind of change to snow around 9 o'clock in the morning, and it's just flurries, but this is off the lakes, and it's just a flurry. You might see it in the air, and it hangs around in the morning hours and then fades away, and we're pretty much cleared out as we go through the Tuesday night, and as we get into Wednesday night, I think kind of nothing is on the board. So that's kind of where we stand right now. If you're wondering about that snowstorm, and like I said, I showed you where the snow was at. I said there could be some snow. Last night showed the I-95 corridor getting snow, and now today it shows it off the map and up into New England. It's still got a ways to go. There's still going to be a low pressure system off the coast here. There's still going to be cold air and getting into place. So I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I'm just saying, you know how these things every year they waffle back and forth and back and forth. We just have to see how the waffling does. But the cold air will be in place when we start getting down the road here. Now, if you look at the GFS ensembles leading up to the middle of December, um, that's what the computer model shows total snow between now and then. So again, it's not reading the snow back in here yet, but there is a low pressure system. I am fairly certain that will be out here, but just where it's located decides who gets what. I mean, it was here um, Friday, Saturday, and then it was out here for Sunday, which brought the storm to the east. And then now it has it off the shore. It doesn't have it sticking around very long, and then it just shows it up in here. So this is just what the outlook looks like going into the middle of December. One thing is for sure, the pattern is going to flip and cold air is going to come in. And right now, December, especially the first half of December, is starting to look interesting, and it's going to make these numbers look wrong. But it's beginning to show some interesting things happening. Just that you can't call it right now because you still got a ways to go. But some things are beginning to make it look like we might have a Texas New England connection when it comes to storms. So we'll just have to see. All right, this is Fred. You take it easy, be safe out there, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.